Hey guys, my name is Leah Gregory. I am from Ozark, Alabama, and I am a Bible study leader and a volleyball track time leader, which is going to be interesting because I am 5 foot. So we'll have lots of fun. I'm sure the kids will probably be taller than me if they actually do play volleyball, but you know, it's good. We're gonna have lots of fun. Let's see. I said I lived in Ozark. I go to school in Troy, which is about 30-45 minutes away from Ozark. I go to Troy University, where I'm an ASL major, which, if you remember, Haley Harris is also an interpreting major. I love Haley, and I love ASL. So it's a great combination because she has both of those things. And you guys are gonna love her. If you haven't met Haley, she's a wonderful girl, wonderful person, and it's been a really great getting to know her this past year at Troy. And now we're going to camp together, so it's gonna be even greater. Like I said, I just finished freshman year, so moved everything back home and getting situated and getting ready for camp, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet out all of you. Let's see, for fun, I like to watch movies. I love music. I love combining the two. Musicals, wonderful. Let's see, Frozen, probably one of the greatest movies so far in the past few years that I've really loved. I love old-timey movies and musicals as well. So talk to me. We'll have great conversations if you are a musical lover, such as I. Let's see, I love movie references, musical references. I love having any type of reason to burst into song. It's wonderful. So I'm sure there's some other people out there. So, who knows, we might have one in here or in the video. Okay, so how I came to know the Lord. I went to a VBS when I was like 7 or 8, and they didn't do a really good job at presenting the gospel. They kind of told me that if you pray the prayer, you're saved, and as we know, that's not the case. Like, it's not just a prayer that saves you, and that's all that had happened was a prayer. There was no personal change. There was no conviction or anything. It was just me saying a prayer. A few years down the road, in 2005, I went to a camp called the Wilds in North Carolina. And it was the first time that I had heard the gospel presented in a way that really changed me. It was the first time that I had heard the graphic details of the crucifixion. In church, I grew up learning about Jesus and the cross, but it was never him suffering. They said he would suffer, but I didn't know the extent of the suffering that he went through. So that's I learned that. And that's where I made a decision to follow Christ and to change my life. And I've never been the same, and it's wonderful. And I've changed so much from that time. I mean, yeah, it was 2005. It seems like forever ago, but and I was young, but a significant change happened to me, and that's where I came to know the Lord. 2 years later, my family moved from North Carolina to Alabama, and that really changed me. I mean, a lot of the greatest experience, God moments in my life have been where I was out of my comfort zone, and that definitely put me out of my comfort zone because I had grown up in North Carolina, and now we're in Alabama, and I couldn't understand anybody when I came here. They all talked funny. Now I kind of talk like them, but I didn't understand them. Like, I couldn't even have a conversation because I didn't know what they were saying. I didn't know where anything was. I didn't know anybody. So I was I definitely, it was a big change for me. But I thank God every day that we moved to Alabama, because I wouldn't be sitting in this beautiful building. I wouldn't have come to these conclusions. I probably wouldn't even be at CentriKid, because the church I went to didn't go to CentriKid camps or Fuge camps. we did different camps. So I wouldn't have been here. Some big things that happened in my life because of moving to Alabama. I joined this church, I joined the youth group, and I started going on trips with them. One of the trips we went to was Extreme Winter, which, Brittany, I think you said you went to Extreme Winter. That was a really, really big change in my life. I love music, as I said, so that was a big, draw-in for me, but the speakers are also incredible. It was 2009, and Ergen Cantor was speaking, and through his message, I felt God's call to ministry, and specifically music ministry at the time. Like that's what I felt that I was supposed to do, which once again, comfort zones. I couldn't get in front of people and talk. I could barely talk to people in general at that time in my life, just because I was so shy. So it was a big deal. He made us stand up in front of everyone, and I was shaken. I could barely even do that. But that's where a big change. That's why That's why we're here at my church and I'm on the stage, was because this is where a big change in me happened. Leading worship here, like joining the music ministry here at my church, has been a big deal and a big change in my life. The next thing I'm going to bring up is another Extreme Winter experience. It was 2012, I think. I went to Extreme Winter, not exactly looking to have a revelation, I guess, because I kind of felt like I was doing the right thing. I was saved. I was seeking after God, and I was in the music ministry, like I said at the last, or not the last one, but at an Extreme conference, I had already committed to music ministry. Switchfoot was there, which is one of my favorite bands. They're wonderful. Switchfoot was there. They were awesome, and I had bought their album before I came, but it didn't really connect with me until I had heard them play. And John Foreman kind of talked about their song Dark Horses and how that came to be. It's a song that kind of talks about standing up for those who cannot stand up for themselves, the children in his area that he lives. He's helping out with them, and that's kind of where children kind of came to the forefront in ministry for me. I never even thought about it because I was like, music ministry, but God really touched my heart and was like, you can do more than one thing in ministry. It's not just music. And I started wanting to get involved with the children's ministry here, and I felt that that's where God wanted me. So I joined the children's ministry, and I started teaching children's churches, and it's been wonderful. I love every moment of it. I'm doing my last one this Sunday before camp, and then I will be at camp, so I can't do it. But it's kind of bittersweet because I'm so excited about camp, but I'm kind of sad that I'm leaving my kids. But that's where a lot of that came into play. Finally, Fuge has been a huge part of my life. I went almost every single year from 7th grade to 12th grade. I missed 1 year, and even the year that I missed, we didn't even go to Fuge, so it didn't matter. The last year I went, I did a children's ministry in Fuge, and it was so meaningful to me, and that's where I felt God calling me to apply for Fuge, which I'm not old enough to do. And then I saw CentriKid, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that was what God had intended for me in the first place. So that's how we got to CentriKid. Let's see. Like I said, I love music. I love movies. I love to laugh. I'm really big on encouragement. I think JT said that as well. Ooh, my screen went dark. I'm really big on encouragement. I love lifting people up, and I love being encouraged. So that's a way that we can build each other up this summer. Ways that you can pray for me. I'm going to Florida next week. I'm going to be with my grandma, helping her babysit my 3 little cousins. So, you know, travel and, you know, safety and stuff like that. Getting ready for camp. I'm so excited about camp, but I'm preparing for it. I'm getting ready, and I'm a little nervous because it's, you know, it's kind of far away from home. So I'm a little nervous about that. Camp in general, pray for that. I'm praying for you guys. I can't wait to meet all of you. So I hope you're having a happy Friday. So I'll see you guys in just a few weeks. We're almost there. So bye guys.